Hello everyone, welcome back to Brain Boosters. Today, we're going to talk about a fascinating personality type known as the Sigma male. In a world where alpha and beta males are commonly discussed, the Sigma male is often overlooked. There was a time when men were described as either being the alpha male or the beta male. Alpha males, with their leadership qualities, strong confidence, and no-nonsense approach to life were at the head of the pack. Beta males, eager to take orders and fall into line, were the alternative. But the more we learn about people, the more we have discovered that there are variations of alpha and beta, and a new type of personality is seeming to emerge. One that is neither alpha nor beta and is dancing to the beat of his own drum, Sigma male. The Sigma male is currently a hot topic in psychology, and people are sitting up and paying attention to what this new personality type is doing in the world. Sigma males have always been around, doing their own thing on the fringe of society. These are the rule breakers and makers. They get a lot of attention for good and bad things, but it's what we don't yet know about these personality types that keep people coming back for more. First, what is a Sigma male? A Sigma male is a man who chooses to live his life outside of the normal social dominance hierarchy of society. Sigma males have similar traits to alpha males but prefer to walk to the beat of their own drum and don't often take orders from people or conform to society's labels or systems. Sigma males are the men who are riding off into the sunset on their horses without much more to their name than the pack on their backs. They don't need things from society the way other men do. They are often self-employed, traveling nomads who seek adventure and knowledge rather than material goods and possessions. Sigma males were once thought to be a rare breed of man, but these days, with the rise of the internet and the ability to work and live anywhere, Sigma males are coming out of their shells and becoming more mainstream. They are extremely attractive to women because they appear to be self-sufficient and capable of making their own way in life, not relying on anyone or anything to meet their needs. Sigma males are not as far removed from society's hierarchy as they would have you believe, though, and many of them don't realize that they have an important role to play in the traditional hierarchical societies around the world. Sigma males are often the ones who step outside their comfort zones, create amazing things, start businesses, are quiet and confident partners, and are hard workers. While some people may think that Sigma males retreat from society because they are lazy or don't want to work, the opposite is true. They need time and space to craft their ideas and bring their dreams to life. Their role, whether they realize it or not, is to pave the way for many others, including alpha males who aren't as creative or as willing to buck the trend to allow society to progress. They fall neatly into a part of society that people idolize, yet don't fully understand. If you're wondering how to identify a Sigma, here are 14 characteristics that define a Sigma male and separate them from their beta and alpha male counterparts. 1. Leadership abilities. They do have the natural ability to inspire, motivate, and guide others toward a common goal or vision. However, their leadership skills are different from others as they primarily lead by example and their relationships, not power or force. While Sigma males may not seek leadership positions, they may demonstrate leadership abilities in various ways. In their personal lives, Sigma males can demonstrate leadership skills by inspiring and motivating others toward a common goal or vision. They may also be able to guide and mentor others and form strong bonds based on trust and mutual respect. Sigma males may also demonstrate leadership skills by taking charge and leading projects or initiatives. They don't ask people to do things that they aren't willing to do themselves. 2. Strong sense of self. A strong sense of self refers to their understanding of their own beliefs, values, and identity, and it's clear and confident. Sigma males have a strong sense of self and are self-assured in their values. They're not easily persuaded or influenced by others and can defend themselves and their beliefs. Sigma males demonstrate a strong sense of self in various ways, personally and professionally. They may be self-assured and confident in their own morals, politics, and spiritual beliefs in their personal lives. They're not easily swayed by others' opinions, demands, criticism, or feedback, and can defend themselves and their belief systems. Sigma males can also stand up for themselves and their beliefs in the workplace, and it's not possible to bully them. They're self-assured in their abilities and can take responsibility for their success as a self-starter. They can make their own independent decisions without feeling pressure to conform. 3. He loves being alone, but he values other people. One of the first things anyone will notice about a Sigma man is how much they value their own solitude. Despite having the ability to turn on their charisma and charm whenever necessary, Sigma males are never more comfortable than when they're on their own. They're introverts who love having the time and space to think and decompress, because other people act like energy vampires around them, no matter how much those people may mean to them. With that said, Sigma males still understand the importance of having valuable people around them because they know that they won't be able to accomplish all their goals on their own. This means it can be difficult to be in a relationship with a Sigma male, especially for women who are used to men who obsess and dote over them. Sigma men are best partnered with women who don't need to be around their partners at all times because those kinds of relationships can end up feeling too emotionally and mentally draining for a Sigma man. 4. He knows how to adapt to different situations. Alpha males can grab a social group or a situation by the neck and make themselves the leader, but there are times when imposing your own leadership isn't always possible or recommended. When alpha males aren't given the respect or authority they think they deserve, they have a tendency to become a lesser version of themselves. And that's where a Sigma male has the advantage. While a Sigma male can be in charge if they need to be, they don't require the validation of being the leader in various social situations and power dynamics. They are happy to fit whatever role is needed for them at any given moment, meaning they are more fluid and flexible than alpha males, and thus more commonly successful in any situation. With no self-imposed expectations or pressures, a Sigma male can be either a follower, a leader, or any position in between, as long as they know that they are being used efficiently and productively. The problem with this, however, is that this can sometimes rub other people the wrong way. The unabashed confidence and freedom to play any part can come off as arrogance, intimidating those around the Sigma male. 5. Small social circle. Sigma males tend to have a small group of close friends or relationships, as opposed to a large number of acquaintances, creating their own small social circle. Sigma males frequently place a premium on quality over quantity in their relationships. Sigma males exhibit a limited social circle in various ways, personally and professionally. They may have a small group of close friends rather than many acquaintances in their personal lives. They value deep and meaningful relationships and can form strong bonds with those in their social circle. Sigma males may have a small social circle in their professional lives and value quality over quantity in their business relationships. They can form strong bonds with their coworkers and work effectively in small groups. They don't require many work friends or business connections for a fulfilling career, but they can develop deep and meaningful relationships. 6. No need for social approval. They lack the desire to gain the acceptance or validation of others and the need for social approval. Sigma males don't seek other people's approval or validation. They choose their self. They are self-sufficient and don't place their sense of self-worth or identity in the hands of others. They can make decisions based on their own beliefs and values, not on the opinions or actions of others. Sigma males don't seek the approval or validation of others in their relationships and can stand up for themselves and their beliefs. They can communicate effectively and form strong relationships without needing approval or validation. 7. He treats everyone around him equally. So much of our daily life is built off social hierarchies, and it's something that we're first exposed to as early as school. Most of us end up knowing who the popular kids are, and how we should act around them, and how we should act around the non-popular kids, and those habits, behaviors, and social structures follow us all the way to adulthood. Sigma males can't stand these invisible and meaningless power dynamics built off nothing but an unearned social status. They totally reject the notion that you need to treat one person one way and another person another way, simply because there are some invisible rules dictating what kind of person he or she may be. So unlike most of us, A Sigma male is more than happy to treat everyone around them the same way. This is one of the reasons they make amazing leaders. They don't limit the voices in the room to just the people who've yes-man their way to the top. They see value and intelligence wherever it may be, and other people don't intimidate them because they aren't competing with them. 8. Their emotional intelligence. Their ability to understand and manage their own emotions, as well as the emotions of others, gives them an edge in interpersonal relationships. Sigma males have high emotional intelligence because they don't have the burden of overcoming their own feelings and ego. They can empathize with others, communicate effectively, and form strong relationships. They don't try to compete with other people or control them, so they are able to get along with alpha males and beta males. They can handle difficult social situations with grace and effectively resolve conflicts. 9. Self-motivation. Their internal drive and determination to achieve their personal goals and aspirations make them self-motivated. Sigma males are highly motivated by internal rather than external rewards or recognition. Sigma males don't need external validation or recognition to boost their ego, and they will take responsibility for their own success or failure. They're energized by their own personal goals and don't require someone to motivate them. They can face challenges that create setbacks with grace, resilience, and perseverance to overcome their obstacles. 10. He's morally gray, or worse. Sigma males aren't always the best people out there, but as they would say, it's always a matter of perspective. Sigma males can be righteous protectors of what they believe is right or wrong, or they can be cynical and jaded. Either way, their capability makes them a force to be reckoned with in regard to the status quo. Most Sigma males end up falling somewhere around the gray area of morality. They are generally introspective and smart enough to see that there are certain parts of the system that just don't make sense, and therefore they don't demand the true respect that society tends to give them. They can see the flaws in social systems and don't always understand why we need to look up to them, so they're more likely to use their powers for disrupting the status quo. While that doesn't mean that Sigma males are bad people, it does mean that they need to understand the logic behind everything they do and support. If they don't, they'll be hard-pressed to actually put their effort into doing something that seems stupid to them. 11. He hates living life safely. The Sigma male is unafraid of risks. That's not to say he's constantly imposing on authority or acting recklessly. Unlike full-on rebels, Sigma males don't have a problem breaking a few rules or taking some well-calculated risks if it serves their person. He doesn't do this to flaunt his authority or command respect from others, unless that's part of his plan, but to drive his projects forward. Every risk has a purpose. The sweet balance between pragmatism and idealism is exactly what makes Sigma males incredibly efficient leaders and partners. They understand the best possible scenario and produce situations that may not be as perfect but are better suited and more probable for a given situation. You'll often find Sigma males on top of the food chain in whichever situation they're in. They have complex personalities and hate being fitted into one box. As a result, you'll find that the Sigma male in your life is rarely an archetype. They excel as athletes, entrepreneurs, intellectuals, and creatives just because they're capable of broadening their horizons and adapting to excel in any environment. 12. His social skills could use some work. Formalities are a waste of time to a Sigma male. He's not really concerned with fitting into society and winning some popularity contest. The Sigma male is often misunderstood for being a snob. Pleasantries are simply not his strong suit, and it's either because he hasn't had the time to deal with them or simply isn't interested in honing them. Compared to alpha males that want to dominate every conversation, Sigma males are happy to sit in the background and contribute in their own way without hogging the spotlight. Small talk, which is a foundational skill for a lot of people, is boring to a Sigma male. He doesn't feel the need to talk himself up to other people or please a stranger he'd never talk to again. You won't find the Sigma male standing in front of everybody cracking jokes or revving up everyone's mood. He'll often be at a corner speaking to someone he finds worthy of his time and intelligence. Or to no one at all. This nonchalance for social formalities manifests in different ways. Simple things like showing up in the proper dress code, replying to texts promptly, or participating in meaningless niceties and other faux pas might be unknowingly committed by the Sigma male in your life because he's just not interested in empty socialization and unnecessary structures. 13. He is the master of his own fate. Sigma males are independent self-starters. You'll very rarely find them in anything other than executive level and managerial positions. As deeply introspective individuals, they have a sixth sense of inefficiency and have a knack for breaking down processes into actually actionable steps. It goes without saying that the Sigma male is deeply ambitious. He may not always be the loudest voice in the room, but his convictions and morals remain strong even when no one's listening. As such, the Sigma male doesn't really conform to the structure and tries to create a lifestyle that best suits his personality. His rebellious proclivity shines through here. Whether it's in his work, his creativity, or his relationships, he pursues all these things without adhering to rigid structures and establishes systems that are more complementary to his goals and skills. The majority of entrepreneurs are Sigma male personalities. This recurring dominant trait from Sigma males pushes them to assert their position, take a stand, and build something for themselves instead of working for someone else. Sigma males are fiercely confident individuals who will stop at nothing to get what they want and transform their reality into what they want it to be. 14. It's hard to understand him. The Sigma male personality may be one of the hardest personality types to understand. Because he is neither beta nor alpha but unique in his own way, it's difficult to characterize his choices and his behavior because they don't really fit in our binary understanding of what it means to be dominant or submissive. If you're dating a Sigma male, one of the most difficult things about dating him is that he's not very vocal. His knack for problem solving tends to come first, which may not always be what you need emotionally. Combining this with their disinterest in playing by traditional societal expectations, Sigma males can come across as robotic, unfeeling partners. This could not be farther from the truth. Sigma males are among the best partners out there precisely because they're highly self-aware. They may not always communicate what they're thinking or planning because they live in their own heads, but that doesn't mean he doesn't take you into consideration. Sigma males are primarily solution-driven. They want to keep moving forward and help those he cares about become the best version of themselves too. This fascination for efficiency can come across as a little unempathetic at times, but it's his way of showing you he cares. No one else lives by the motto "action speaks louder than words" better than a Sigma male. The secret to keeping a Sigma male happy. Sigma males may be complex, but they're not as complicated as they seem. They may be incredibly smart, but dealing with them isn't rocket science. Their fundamental needs are independence, intelligence, and genuineness. As long as you give them the space they need to think, feel, and be themselves, you're already doing what you need to do to support the Sigma male in your life. And there you have it, the 14 characteristics of a Sigma male, the lone wolf. From their independent and introspective nature to their adaptability and self-sufficiency, Sigma males possess a unique set of traits that set them apart. It's important to remember that these characteristics are not exclusive to males and can be found in individuals of any gender. Being a Sigma male is not about conforming to traditional societal expectations, but rather embracing one's individuality and finding fulfillment in a unique way. As we wrap up, it's important to note that while Sigma males exhibit these traits, they are not without their challenges. Their preference for solitude and independence may sometimes be mistaken for aloofness or indifference, and they may face societal pressures to conform or seek external validation. However, embracing and understanding these characteristics can help Sigma males navigate life with authenticity and resilience. So, whether you identify as a Sigma male or simply admire these traits, remember that diversity and individuality are what make the world rich and interesting. Embrace your unique qualities, appreciate the qualities of others, and celebrate the diversity of human nature. Thank you for tuning into our video on the 14 characteristics of a Sigma male, the lone wolf. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more insightful content. Until next time, stay true to yourself and keep embracing your inner lone wolf.